All right, YouTube, back again, and this time it's finally time to go ahead and upgrade. Look at bro, down here, bro. We're gonna finally be upgrading the turbo on the Evo. We've been, sitting here waiting and debating on whether or not I should go ahead and upgrade this today or sometime this week, or get another run in. Wife told me the car's too slow to be even trying to race anybody, so just go ahead and throw the turbo on. That's what we're gonna do, man.
She cooked you too?
Cooked my ass, bro. Completely cooked me. I was like, you know what? That's the motivation to go ahead and throw this on. Yeah, man, so this is gonna be a pretty simple install, actually. Literally all these bolts right here. There's 2 bolts down there, bolt here, and I think these lines right here. And we can just take the whole thing out. And we're gonna be doing this in the rain, so it's gonna be fun. Okay, yeah. Ooh, pick up, see how heavy that motherfucker is. Yeah, bro, thought that shit was light.
You should have told me it was heavy before. I would have probably dropped this motherfucker.
Motherfucker's about to be all over here in pieces. Plan for today is to at least get the turbo mounted up. I got the fuel pressure regulator on, but I'm gonna have to do some wiring for the fuel pump, so we're gonna have to do that in probably a separate video. But why you looking? This is not gonna fit, bro. This is a tiny ass turbo for this car. They be going like 62. Like hey, honestly, I think the EcoBoost
is the same size.
No, it's probably a little bit smaller. It might be a little bit bigger than this one. Why you holding it?
Because I don't want to be responsible. I don't even want to put it down. I want to put it down on some cardboard or something.
But just put it back in here. Let me move this.
Ain't gonna cook me.
No, I didn't hear you at all. Bro, that's why I was in there listening. I don't know what I was doing. I was in there like setting up the fuel pressure regulator, listening to, well, the music cut on, but I was talking and I looked up.
I had my music on too. That's cool.
Bro, you didn't make any. What happened?
Oh, damn, I forgot that was right there. Okay.
Let me hit it with the... all over the place. Tool here.
The mechanic said it.
Mechanic, ain't no mechanic set. I got shit all over the place, B. Alright. You go in there and make my shit crack, though.
Oh shit!
That's karma, nigga.
Oh, me or you? You got stepped on.
Alright, look like we had a drip. So you don't have to remove the radiator to get to the turbo, obviously. Let's go ahead and work on getting the rest of this out. Bro getting a bumper off. Hey, look, man, they always say start them early. But bro about to go ahead and try to swap my tires. He recognized some good wheels, them Inkies, man. Them RS05s. Yeah, like I said, teaching me on, bro. Radiator out. I'm actually happy because now I can actually see how well this doesn't fucking fit. But now all we have to do is go ahead and take off the bolts and remove all this shit right here. I guess we just start right here. Earlier. So I'm looking at oil right here. Like the seals on the turbo, well, the shaft play on the turbo isn't that bad, but I'm thinking maybe the seals are bad, or maybe my catch can isn't doing what it should be doing. Really, he told me that can is probably just too small for the current setup, so I know once we upgrade, it's probably gonna be even worse. Maybe try to address that. Like at another catch can at some point in the future. Damn. All this star nut setup, bro, I'm not a fan of it, so we're gonna go ahead and get some stainless steel, regular hex nuts, so it's easier to just tighten, bro. It's too much for what it is right now. I ain't never worked with no kids, while I'm trying to do something funny. That's all I'm gonna say. It's funny. Bro keep running off of my tools, man. By the end of this, I'm positive I'm gonna be missing something. It's gonna be in my neighbor yard or somewhere else, man. You talking about, oh, I'm gonna take that shit. All right, bro, so damn. Bro gonna continue to tweak out, but since we, I think we got everything out, so we can go ahead and do the honors, bro. Oh wait, is this shit tied up in here? Yep. Just pull the whole, no, this whole thing, just pull it back.
Yep. Right?
Yep. Motherfucker gonna be heavy. Oh, damn, hold on. Bro got that yanking that bit. Oh, the
Right here?
no, right here. The drain line. Damn. It's heavy as hell.
No, it's connected to something.
Shouldn't be.
I can't pull it out.
Yeah, you can. Don't, nah.
Oh, that bottom thing getting caught under.
There we go. Ooh, hold on. Just connected still. Damn, she's still connected. Bitch, curly.
Here you go, Josiah. You never scared. All right, you had to wait.
Love it. He walking the turbo. It's fine. We don't have to. I'm gonna have to clean up a bunch of shit anyway. All right, bet. Yeah, that's a oh, damn. Turbo out. Here's the dilemma now though. Gasket, you know, took that out. Everything looked kind of nasty. Look at the gasket.
Hey, don't throw my water.
Worse. Bro threw his water anyway. Gasket cooked, so we just gonna have to. I don't feel like waiting for this. Not special order, but I don't feel like waiting. So I think we just gonna go ahead and reuse it. He said what?
I'm about to see he get the bomb. I'm finna hit the sexy red. That's that booty.
Hey, you listen to Sexy Red, don't you?
Bow, bow.
Hey, you see him running?
Yeah, wow.
Anyway, man, we just gonna go ahead and clean this up because I don't feel like waiting. And I mean, it actually cleans up kind of nicely. So hopefully everything will be alright. We ain't gonna blow out no gasket. What I say before? Blow out a gasket, something like that?
No, you said blow out the thread or something like that?
Yeah, blow out a thread. Hopefully everything is good, man. We gonna go ahead and get a stainless steel version of these because, like I said, these are trash. And then I gotta go ahead and sell somebody something. So side mission galore. Ended up at the depot. Needed some stuff. Socket for my mans that just pulled up. These, bro, that stainless shit expensive, bro. Each one of these bags was $2.25, bro.
They got the
Tragic.
hot dogs busting right there. You ain't give me one.
You ain't say nothing, bro. If you wanted one, come pull up, nigga. All right, this shit fit perfectly. Got some washers for it. We're gonna clean all this shit up, and then let me show y'all the difference real quick between the turbos. Hey, look, this way we go ahead and go stainless, man. Last time I tried to do this, ripped out all the threads. Look how easy this coming out. What the? He don't even know what the fuck going on.
I'm trying to
Look at how he holding the socket. Get my boy Don to go ahead and try to set this all up together, or set it back up the way this is. For this right here, this is the oil feed line. AGT went ahead and set at this braided line, so we're gonna have to put the eye on there or whatever, and then kind of set that up the same way that that one is set up. Hey, look, man, somebody needs to make ARP needs to make a stainless steel kit for the turbos, for the EVOs, and stop using this 12-point shit, man. People with the FP manifold or the stock stuff, man, this like, look at this. You have to do this for this one boat because it's just such a tight fit, bro. So, please, man, give us the regular hex shit. Please, I'm begging. Look at this. It's gonna be nice and easy. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. He just high-key made a cold ass thumbnail. Look at the size difference, bro. Literally the inlet of the stock turbo can fit inside the AGT, so we should be making some nice numbers. Look at, come on, gang, not the wrench. Turbo as big as a 2-year-old head. All right, so this is the 9. The Evo 9 stuff. Ooh, I don't know if this shit gonna fit, bro. I don't know, bro. Like this shit was already pretty close to this. This the screamer pipe, so this shit get hot as hell. I don't know if I can bend it or what. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to, we just gonna have to see. Hopefully this shit just fit, bro. The difference between this, so this is supposed to be like the Evo 9 style. I don't know why they need the shorter one, but apparently you need that whenever you upgrade the turbo. So let's just fingers crossed that shit fit, bro. Nice and shiny. And then I got this dusty ass downpipe on there, bro. All right, little update, man. Got the old turbo kind of disassembled. My boy Don been putting in work. Got the new turbo. That mug is damn. A new turbo. Ooh, wee! Look at how big that compressor housing is. Like,
Is that a 13 right there?
13. This. Yep. My boy almost done putting everything back together. I'm gonna work on getting back on that exhaust manifold, and I'm probably gonna clean this up. And after that, should be able to just go ahead and throw that mud back on. Now, the thing is, we can't get a first start today because we're not tuned for the turbo. So hopefully, fingers crossed, man, next week we get something locked in for our tune, and then we'll be good to go. So you thought you were gonna be here all day?
I said it was gonna take about 4 hours. What's the time?
7. By about 6.
It's been about 6.
Hey, look, we've been bullshitting though, but everything's swapped over. Like I said, we've been bullshitting, but
Crumbs off her plate.
little bro stealing all the pepperonis. We had a little dilemma, but we ended up using these style. These came with the AGT kit versus the star pattern. These just suck, bro. They have terrible fitment around here, especially around here. You can probably see like some rubbing or whatever, like if you look real close. So we just need stuff like that. I wish I can run these on the back, but these just are not long enough. So maybe I'll see if Tyler at AGT can upgrade those, or maybe just talk to him about it or something. Clean the engine bay a little bit. I mean, it's still dirty, but it'll get us by. With that Evo 9 J pipe, I'm golden. All the clearance in the world to go ahead and slap this coupler on. Nighttime. Yeah, so my boy Don just left. This is what I've recovered so far for the 1/4" drive stuff. Yeah, there's nothing. It's funny because little dog literally like was just taking them out of there and just punting them down the driveway. So yeah, we got a little scavenger hunt to go on probably tomorrow. Start them young, man. He was actually over here trying to help us, and I appreciate that. Appreciate Don coming out to do this install with me. So now let's go ahead and cut. I don't know where the last thing this thing recorded before, it just kind of like froze, but this is where we're at. The fuel pump will fit with this whatever insulator this is, but I don't know if this is the right style for this relief valve. I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna reuse the one that I got from the Beachworks pump. It's the only one that's gonna fit over the bottom of the basket. Still got a replacement like grommet for the fuel pump basket, but that one was actually in decent shape, but I'm gonna reuse the new one anyway since I already bought it. All right, now throw everything back together the same way it came out. It's definitely gonna be hard to get this back in, but you know, just fight it the same way. Hey, look, y'all be careful, bro. It's a little nook back there. See that little pocket that's gonna eat one of these nuts if they fall back there. So gotta use the magnet attached to the screwdriver to kind of get like a loose magnetism, and then drag it out of its hidey hole. Just be a little bit more careful than I am. All right, got everything out. Before I go ahead and put this electrical connector back, I'm gonna put some alcohol, like just try to clean it with some Q-tips or something, or maybe I'll go get some MAV cleaner and then just kind of blow out the connector before connecting it on there. I mean, it's better to have like some MAV cleaner or some electrical components cleaner, but using what I got right now. I remember the previous owner told me I think somebody broke into the Evo or tried to steal it or some shit like that. You look right here, all these are like pieces of glass, man. It's kind of crazy what you can uncover when you actually start digging a little bit deeper into your car. So took this off because I'm gonna install this relay right here. I think it'll be fine like this. Just install. The STM rewire kit comes with this 10 gauge wire that you're supposed to run from the battery. I got my batteries in the back, so I got that kind of ran along here. You can see my main power cable. So a lot of people like to go directly from the pump right here, but I don't know, I just seen another video. You can also go from right here, which is the same connector. This is how the rewire should happen. The connector for the relay can only go on one way. That's this way. You should pay attention to what color wire is on where for this relay. If you look closely at the relay, there's numbers on there for each of the prongs. The 30 prong is going to be the feed from the battery. So this big gauge wire right here is going to go to the 30 prong, which is whatever it corresponds to this on, you know, the relay connector. 87A prong, which is the middle prong right here, we're not going to use. So for myself, I just took out that wire completely. We're not going to use it, so I just took that out. Won't have to deal with it. 87 on here is this yellow wire, and this is supposed to go to the pump. So I'm going to end up splicing this wire right here, this side, and then going up here is the pump side. 86 is going to go to this, the wiring harness side. That's the white wire that's on there. So 86 is right here. It's the white wire on here. And this is supposed to be the ground. So this is going to go to chassis. I'm going to use probably this or somewhere else on here and just kind of like scrape some metal off with my grinder. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and splice this wire right here, and then from there I'm going to just solder everything and put electrical tape. For this connection, I'm going to just splice like right here, somewhere kind of by the pump, and solder these two together. Now that looks a little iffy to me, but if we have like some type of current drop or something like that, we'll notice it whenever we try to go, you know, make some power. All right, here go the first of my connections. Now I'm not the best at doing this. As you can see, it's kind of dirty and burnt a little bit, but it'll be, oh shit. That burn. Alright, that's kind of married. Really quickly, I gotta go do something, but just look at some of the shitty like soldering. I mean, you can comment, say what you want, but all these connections are pretty tight. I went ahead and grinded all that area right there for the ground. We'll just attach it to the mounting port for the seat. Just use the screw to mount the relay, and then we got everything kind of wired in and electrical taped up. So pretty much done with this. Let's go ahead and take that first injector off. I got a towel here to kind of catch all this injector, well, the fuel. So let's just go ahead and take this first one off, put that new one off. You can see the new one. Bam. I think this bottom ring is a replacement for the insulator that's already in there. So we're gonna take off that old one and see if that one just fits. So looks like I was right. That's the O-ring, the bottom O-ring that the 1200s came with. They fit in pretty good. Looks like they all got like decent amount of crush. Maybe this one has a lot more crush than all the other ones. If you see me, I'm super drenched. Don't say anything, it's hot as fuck. Literally the only thing left to do is this STM fuel feed line. Feed line kit is hopefully super simple. There's a nut back there that may cause issues on the feed line next to the return line. So I don't know if I want to deal with that tonight. Bro, so before we go ahead and end this video, let's make some clarifications. Go ahead and hardwire the fuel pump using this connector. Everybody likes to go from the connector on top of the fuel pump and You know, I just found out that this other wire kind of works. Fired everything up and realized that the fuel pump isn't getting any power, right? So I had to look into which one of these wires is actually doing anything. Ran a jumper across these two wires and got the fuel pump to prime, and that made me realize that there's some issue right here. So what I ended up having to do, taking this apart, looking in there and seeing that that white wire follows this long all the way up there, and if you look over there, that's not the direction of the fuel pump. It leads me to believe that this white wire right here is the actual connection to the fuel pump. Got this right here, doing a little continuity check with the voltmeter. We're getting continuity with the battery off, like nothing is happening through this white wire. This is wired up to be the trigger, and there's obviously, the pump that isn't gonna feed this 12 volts. Need to go ahead and swap all those. I was going to go ahead and solder, or like loosen and reattach and do all that. And I realized you can just do it the easy way. Just pry those pins out, and then you can push everything back in. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Yep. So now I can check for leaks, and everything's pretty much gonna be fine. So, well, I guess also, since this is like an amendment, I'll say now this is officially the end of the video, and now I'll see you once this car is on the rollers on a dyno.